Okay, hi everyone, my name is Rosie. I'm here with Emily. We're working on the level 1 and 2 push-through bar. So first things first, when we're working with our push-through bar, we're gonna take our roll-down bar and make sure that if it's in the way, we just scooch it to the back and just get into the habit of always detangling your hardware so that there's no popping and jumping of the cables. Make sure they're all aligned even when you move it through to the back. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is take the push-through bar, take one of these top loading springs and pop it on up here. I'm gonna have Emily sit for forward push through, just like we did for roll down and back, with your feet up against those silver poles. I always like to remind a client of exercises they've done in the past so they can start to build some pathways and get comfortable and familiar with the names of the exercises. Okay, reach up and grab that bar nice and wide, and we're gonna push it up. Two directions in this movement, we've got up and we've got down. I want you to push a little bit more length here. Feel those shoulder blades drawing together. Now, like there's a seatbelt around your waist, we're gonna draw it back, roll that booty under. And with straight elbows here, we dive that bar down. I like to sit behind because I can give a little bit better hands-on cues here. Some optional ways to play with this exercise. I want you to roll your head side to side a little bit. So give a good little sciatic nerve floss, might make the stretch a little bit more intense for your client. Now come to center. Push that bar forward. And now we reverse. Keep those arms straight. Control that spring as you roll it back from the ribs. Guide it up. Push and stretch. Be strong. Let's do it again. Pulling back from the ribs, tucking that tail under. I want you to pause right here. Relax your shoulders. Good. Notice the C curve coming from her lower back. I want you to pull your belly button back a little bit more. Tuck your tail more. Yes. Now with heavy shoulders, straight arms, dive it down. Use those abs. Yes. Another option here, take some shoulder shrugs, pushing forward and back with that bar. We're finding a lat extension. Reach and stretch. Yes. Shoulder shrug. Reach and stretch. Two more. Nice work. And then push it forward and hold it there. Now from the ribs, draw it back. Take it slow. Heavy shoulders, heavy hands. Scoop that tail under. Control it. There it is. Now keep those abs back as you push that bar up, up, up. Finding a flat back and lifting. Some things to avoid here. I want you to arch a little bit. Push your chest forward, push that bar up. We're not trying to go past a straight line here. It's not a full extension. We're looking for length, so draw those ribs back and find length from the shoulders. You can also offer a little extra stretch here. A fan favorite with my clients is a crossbody stretch, so let's take this right arm to the left pole. Yes, shift your weight into this butt cheek, and then we push up. And then I offer, with consent of course, a little extra stretch. Bring both hands high. Draw those ribs back, roll all the way down. Heavy shoulders. Pull the belly button in as you dive. Yes. Now drawing the abs back in that dive is going to create a stretch through the lower spine. So this is really good for people with back pain. It's a really good way to use our muscles to help stretch out our skeleton. Okay, now pull back into my hand. Belly button drives into my hand. Control that spring. Guide it all the way up. Finding a flat body, we take that left arm to the right pole for our crossbody stretch. Shift your weight towards me. And then, would you like extra stretch? Yes. Good. We push and extend. And we bring both hands high. Let's take one more roll all the way back. It's all you this time. Heavy shoulders, scoop those abs up. Yes, and here we think about pulling our abs away from our thighs. Yes, now with control, heavy hands, roll it back. Guide it all the way up, take one more forward push. And release that bar, sit tall. Good, so that is our forward push through. We're gonna do a reverse push through next. I want you to turn, swing your feet to the right. And we'll start with that left hand up on that push through bar. You're gonna push it all the way down. Good. Now we start by setting that left arm up for success by bringing it all the way to the corner of that bar. And then we turn and bring our legs towards the window. Now this may not be the most accessible for all of your clients, so use good judgment here. We don't want to get anybody hurt. Reach this arm back. It's nice and tall. Now feet for Emily, she's got the mobility. She can have them together out in front of her. You can also open them a little bit wider or maybe even take them off to the sides of the Cadillac if that's what feels best for your client. We'll keep them out in front. Now start by leaning back. Yes. Now we keep lifting the chest here. Lift the head a little bit more. Good. And once we start to lose that chest lift and we start to hunch, go a little bit further. Hunch into it for me. This is what we don't want. We find flat, long, lifted back, just like stomach massage. And then we dive it forward with control and ease that bar up into a stretch, keeping the elbows soft so that we don't overdo it, especially if your client has hyperextending arms. Now draw it down, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lift from the abs. Keep that chest proud as you sit back. Now come up to neutral. We're gonna flip the grip, so change one hand at a time. Soften the elbows. Proud chest, we lean it back. Yes, now don't let your clients overstretch here. It's not a stretch, it's about finding the stretch with control from your abs. We dive it down, scooping those abs up, controlling that bar up towards the sky. And then using your abs, squeezing those armpits. Lower that bar down, sit tall. Good, we're gonna do one more with this grip, and I want you to take it a little bit slower on the transition up. Scoop those abs away from my hands as you come forward. Now control right here, don't let it go too fast. Yes, yes, you control that spring. Now push it down. Sit all the way up, nice and tall. Take one more back stretch. Good, now sit up, find neutral. I want you to flip the grip on this hand. Take your other hand off, turn your legs towards me, guide that bar all the way up. Good. Nice job. Now with the reverse push through, you're gonna have a lot of, this is not the most accessible position for all bodies, and we're not trying to like crank people's shoulders back here. We're looking for control through the center body. If you see people like letting that spring whip them up or leaning way back into a stretch to the point that their shoulders are starting to roll forward, they've gone too far. They're no longer in their powerhouse range. We're looking for the range that we can control from the movement of our abs, allowing the shoulders to go up and down. And I like to cue the armpits in this a lot, thinking about squeezing down here, as opposed to just letting that spring